Hey, and welcome back to This Old Chopper. We're just here having lunch with my buddy, Izzy. She said, knock, knock, who's there? Pop. I said, pop who? She said, popcorn. All right, let's get at it.
Hi, my name's Gus Cameron, and I'm the owner of This Old Chopper. So you might say, what in the hell am I doing with a 5/8 3/8 drive socket into my 3-jaw? Well, I'm getting rid of the socket part of it because I'm going to turn it into a dog bone wrench that I need. I'll show you what I'm up to. Getting blue. My God, my tool bit is wearing down. I'm gonna have to take that out and give it a sharpen. I'll try one more cut. Give it a sharpened tool bit does. Way better. Here we go. I got my 2 extensions. I got to get them bent. My buddy Jamie is going to help me out with that. So yeah, I'm making a dog bone. So this was the socket you saw earlier. I trimmed it down. I'm going to cut this 9/16. It's a gray, so it's a good one. I'm going to cut it, and I'm going to weld, I don't know, around about there, something like that. Make a dog bone. I'm going to heat this up and flatten it because it's on a bit of an angle right now. So yeah, I'm going to flatten that. I'm going to cut it, and I'm going to weld this part of the socket on the wrench. And then I got a homemade dog bone. These are like $50 for one. A 9/16 dog bone, $50. So I think that I could probably make my own. Why not? This is hillbilly chopper style. All right, I'll be back. Right, so I got a wrench, 9/16. That's what I need for the Shovelhead cylinders. And I got my my 3/8 drive part of the socket. So I don't know how long to make this really. I think 4 inches sounds like about maybe 3 inches. I think 3 inches. That's a mark right there. So now I'm going to take this. I'm going to just make a curved line. Something like that. I was going to stick it in the vise and cut it, but I could probably hand hold it. I don't know. I guess I could. Maybe a pair of vice grips. There's that clock again. Yeah, I'm goofing around. I could hold that in a vise pretty easily, couldn't I? What the hell? The ladies can't find you handsome, at least they can find you handy. What? Who said that? You know who said that. All right. All right. Pull it out. All right. She's a little warm. It's not bad. It's not bad. I'll orientate it properly. So yeah, I'm gonna run some weld on that and see what happens. Homemade dog bone. I got it all set up. Don't ask me. I'll put a glove on it. And I seen a video, you gotta push your weld. Okay. Doesn't look pretty. We're gonna try. A little on the edge right there. Boy, geez, I think I got her. I think I got her. This freaking thing is leaking again. I can hear the gas. Anyways, it's a shitty hose that you get. All right, I think I should be able to deal with that. She's hot. Well, that ain't bad. Dog bone. And this is what it's for. Right? Put a torque wrench on that, 3/8 torque wrench, and come onto it. Dog bone. I gotta flatten it out. I'm gonna heat it up and flatten it. But there you go. We'll see how that works. So I'm pretty happy with that. I burnt my finger. Damn thing is hot. Anyways, I think we're good. Still hot. I think. I can't remember what the torque value is, but I don't think it's not huge. It's not huge. So I'm sure that's strong enough. All right, we'll find out. There's part of it. Jesus, Jamie, you did good. You done did good. Now don't burn yourself.
Wouldn't be the first time.
Yeah, no kidding. That looks fine. Just like the picture. That you might want to dip that in something there.
I'm used to going inside and dipping in snow.
These are specialty tools for Harley Davidsons that you can only get in this garage. Never mind eBay. This is where they come from.
Yeah. Jamie's specialty store.
Yeah, yeah. I put the picture up online, and my buddy Ralph down the valley said, "They look like my extensions." I go, "Yeah, they are."
Good?
A little more. A little more. Yep. There we go. Yep. Last bend. Holy Jesus. These specialty tools are something else.
All you can get at Canadian Tire.
This is my good buddy Jamie from the Provider Days. We had some fun on there. Bringing that beast around from the West Coast.
Yes.
Having all our liquor poured out on us.
Only what they found.
Only what they found. They never found the stuff in the day tanks.
No, sir.
Or the boxes of Kim Tuff down in the ATR.
No. Say when.
Good. Look at that. Jamie, my buddy. Thank you.
For you the world, my friend.
Oh, stop. That's going to be heavy too. All right, folks. Ain't that awesome? Thank you, Jamie. Very much appreciate it.
No worries.
Well, holy shit. That worked out pretty good. My buddy Jamie helped me out this morning. That was awesome of Jamie. So you did see that I made my own dog bone wrench. Here's my specialty extensions for retorquing the heads on the Shovelhead. Ralph has a set of these. I don't know if they're homemade or if they're bought, but I took a picture of them and I tried to replicate what Ralph had. So there's one and there's one. So we'll get at the retorquing thing on the Shovelhead. But I wanted to show you something about the Honda. I had it running maybe the last couple of videos ago. It was running, but it was only running on 2 and 3 cylinder. 1 and 4 were not firing. So I got a little frustrated and I just said, screw it, I don't want to deal with this anymore. But the curiosity got the best of me. So I was out here yesterday doing a little investigation, and I'll show you what I found. I got the battery underneath the engine because it's a big lead acid battery. Here's my test light. I'm on the negative, so I wanted to make sure that I got power going to the coil. That was the number one thing I wanted to test. So we can see that this lead right here, it's got the power on it. That's a gooder. And if I can get through there without touching the ground, I got power on that coil. So that's my 2 and 3 coil over here. This is my 1 and 4 coil right here. You probably can't see it. Let me bring you in a little closer. So you just saw me. So I got power right there. You can see the power. Right? So that's my one. So I got power to my coil. So now what I do is I take it off the ground and I put it on the power lead on the battery, and I'm checking for a good ground. Let me get you a little closer. I'm checking for a good ground. So this is my ground wire. This is the external ground wire that I made. Coming around there like that. So I can check a ground. So that's grounded. So that ground is good. So I check this coil. It's grounded, no problem. It's grounded, no problem. That coil is grounded. But I come to my 1 and 4 coil. I got nothing. I got it on the nut because the lead is touching the nut. But I got nothing on the coil. What the hell? I get it. So there, I'm on the nut. The first little part of the coil has a ground, but everything after that has no ground. Has ground right there because the ground is on the nut and the stud. So I get ground on the first, because this is a bunch of layers of metal on the coil. So I get the ground right there, but I get nothing right there. What does that tell me? So I got it on my I got it on my 2 and 3 coil. Not so much in the middle. Yeah, it's a good coil. It's intermittent. But anyways, I got a good ground there, but I got nothing in the middle. And I don't know why. I don't know why I got nothing in the middle. You know, it's like the ground it's on the first part of this metal bracket that's made up of multiple pieces of metal. It's on that, it's on that, it's on that, it's on that. So this is all good ground, except in the middle of that bracket. Hope you can see all that. I got nothing. It's there, but I got nothing there. So that's my question. Why is that like that? It's just... So I don't know why. Don't know. Like I said, I'm getting pretty tired of this Honda with its intermittent problems. I did have a comment last week that these carburetors don't have an accelerator pump. Well, I'm afraid that one does. This number 2 carburetor, that's an accelerator pump right there. So you can pump fuel by pulling on the throttle on number 2 carburetor only. These must be just, you know, drawn in air and it's drawn in the fuel. But this one right there, that's a pump. That's a diaphragm pump right there. So number 2 has a pump. I don't know. Let's see what happens. Right on. So that's pretty cool. I went to Princess Auto and I got myself some extensions. Because I used up all my extensions making my special tools, right? Specialty tools. I made this dog bone wrench. I got this from Ralph. When I built that Shovelhead, I asked him to order me some specialty tools. This is what he got me. And he also got me this, which is just one of these. I didn't even realize I had this. But it's male and male. I don't know how you would use that. Because you need one side. You need one side for the ratchet. One side for the socket. That's kind of weird. I don't know. That's weird. Anyways, so there's some specialty tools I got. I got some nozzle dip for the MIG welder. On this helmet, yeah, it's big and it's bulky, and I find that the light shines down here when you got the helmet tipped, you know, on your head. The light shines in here, and I'm having a hard time seeing the weld because, you know, I got to turn all the lights off to weld. So I was at Princess Auto getting that stuff, and I seen these. These are auto darkening goggles. So I'm going to try these to see what they do. They were like $34. Auto darkening goggles. I don't know. Anyways, we're going to, oops, don't lay them on the lens. We're going to see. I also got this. My buddy Martin made me this to hold the torch, but I don't know where to mount it. I appreciate Martin helping me. I got this on Amazon for like $12. Magnetic. Holds the torch. I think it's pretty good. Anyways, that's what I got going on. So let me come back in a bit. What are we doing now? I'll show you what I'm going to do. I got some of this material. It's aluminum piece. So what I'm trying to do is I want to support the carburetor right here. So I'm going to build a bracket that hooks onto the bottom of this. Hooks onto the bottom of that and goes up to here with some kind of a hose clamp or something, just to give the back of the carb some support. It's probably a good idea. So that's what I'm up to. So yeah, so let's wrap it up. I just wanted to say, thanks for watching and like and subscribe if you don't mind. It helps me. It's free. It doesn't cost a damn thing. And we're still hovering at the 3340 watch hours. I'm supposed to get to 4,000. But anyways, so like I always said, why don't you check on a buddy, family member, whoever. They need to hear from you. It's good for you and it's good for them. All right, we'll see you next week.